G'day guys, just a quick video on our Travel Buddy 12 volt oven. Ours is the marine version, which means you also get to set the temperature, which is not available on the one which is half the size. We've had this for a couple of years now, no issues, no complaints. We do see people complain about different things, doors and latches and trays and this and that and different upgrades. And look, everyone's needs and desires are different. This suits us perfectly. We don't mind that the door isn't insulated. Apparently it helps, from what I've seen with some videos, to keep the heat inside a bit more and just decrease the cooking time and decrease the warm-up time, etc. But I don't think it's a deal breaker for me. I've got one, I won't be changing anything. The other thing is the latch. We have no issue. This is one finger there, but you know, to do it comfortably you need two fingers. Ours works well. They obviously just work on this little tab inside here, so you can't adjust that. But what you can do is you can bend this bit out, the striker plate that it catches on. I mean, if you really wanted to, I guess you could get a punch. You have to probably take the door off to do it, or put a block of wood behind it and actually just punch that a bit more to make that dimple a bit bigger. And that'd do, certainly, you know, if you're worried about it. But look, ours has never come open ever. So the other thing I thought of is, I do see there's an over center latch if you want that, but if you don't want that big sort of industrial sort of looking latch, I was having an idea that you could probably just use one like this, obviously a longer one with a different sort of end on it, but you'd be able to get a quality glue or rivet a saddle thing over that and just have that on there, the strap like that. That's just another way of doing it, cheap, easy way. You know, if you don't want the metal clasp stuff on it. But I'll be just sticking with this for now. If it becomes an issue, I'll deal with it then, but for now it's not. Oven trays. There's so many getting around. This is how we store ours before I pull them out. So there's not really any, you know, rattles apart from the tray thing which you can't avoid. So we leave a rack in the bottom. We don't use the other one. This is so you can have a bit of space under it, so you can have airflow for that when you're cooking, because I believe that you should have airflow, circulating hot air that's getting created from the element in the base to help cook your food a bit more evenly and nicer. So if you're cooking a roast, small one obviously, this is not for, you know, feeding the masses, and then your veggies or whatever you want to do here. Maybe you've got a lasagna going and a garlic bread in here. You've got good circulation with your air around there. Silicone, easy to clean. You don't need non-stick utensils to use with them. They don't make any noise. They're good for insulation, for holding the tray. And I think they're probably about $8 each. Tray. If you want to use a big tray, big bacon sort of tray, you just throw on the pies in and you don't want to sit them on the rack. You can do this. This is a tray here. It will bang around a bit, so keep that in mind. You could stick like some silicone utensil in here to stop it banging. But you'll get your hot air circulating under it and around it. That takes up pretty much the full width. I can't remember the actual dimensions of that. Might be 250 or something. They're just a square tin. Just buy them from the supermarket or Big Dub, something like that. And they're, once again, they're under $10. So I think, yeah, what, $20-30 you can have all three of these, and you got your versatile cooking. And as I showed when you first start the video here, when you've seen them, is they all pack back into each other. Now this is pretty much impossible with one hand, I think. Anyway, not talented man. And then they go back in, and that's it. See? That's how we do it. It works for us. So just, yeah, keep that in mind. The only other thing we did was got some ribbed, I've slipped my mind. What's it called? Conduit? Yeah, split conduit. There you go. We've whacked a fuse, inline fuse, and Anderson plug on ours to suit our setup. But you can do as you wish. And I think a lot of people do put the Anderson plugs on them. Just make sure you put the fuse in. Anyway, so that's what we've done with ours. Ours hasn't been used now in this 105. It's only been used in our patrol. Patrol's no longer with us, so now we've got this to install in the 105. Okay, hope that's helped, and yeah, stay tuned for the install. Cheers. Good on you, eh? Uru.